Welcome back. I'm Courtney Johnson.
And I'm Mason Moan.
And it's your Monday news today?
Yes, it is Monday morning. I hope you guys had a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I definitely need one. Long weekend.
Oh, yeah.
What did you do this weekend, Mason?
This weekend I actually went home. It was my mom's birthday on Sunday, so I decided to spend the weekend with her. Made her a nice cake, got her a present. So yeah, it was a good weekend. How about you? What did you do?
I went home to Chicago this weekend. I celebrated my birthday early with my parents, and it was actually a great weekend. I went to the movies with some friends, and it was great.
What movie did you go see?
I went to go see Get Out, and it was a great movie. I feel like everyone should go see it.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, the previews don't give away everything, so I think everyone should go see it. And I'm kind of upset because Chance the Rapper, he bought free tickets for everyone at a movie theater in Chicago. And as I was getting on the plane, I found out. And I'm like, wait, I just paid all this money to go see a movie, and Chance the Rapper is paying for everyone to go in Chicago at one movie theater?
That would have been a cool opportunity to see him.
Yeah, I was like, I just wasted my money. Like, what?
Well, speaking of this weekend, there was also a lot of Mardi Gras celebrations. I know St. Louis and New Orleans also have really big Mardi Gras celebrations. Did you hear anything about that?
No, but I know it was really crazy because it's definitely a big party.
Yeah.
With all the probably underage people and even older people there. It's probably the craziest thing. I think people are probably having a lot of beads and just drinks.
I know I had a couple friends that went over to St. Louis this weekend to go, and it sounds like a lot of fun. But.
Yeah, I feel like it is a lot of fun in St. Louis, but I definitely doesn't. I don't think it tops the one in New Orleans at all, because that's where it started. And tomorrow's Fat Tuesday, so it's a big deal. I think I'm going to eat all my food today and tomorrow, and then maybe on Wednesday I can just be free and eat all healthy. Go to the gym every day, hopefully. So then, what else is coming up this weekend? Well, not this weekend, but today the boys are having their senior night.
Yep, we got to play OU tonight, Allen Fieldhouse.
Yeah, that's a big game actually, because last year when we played OU, we did play them this year, but last year when we played them, it was 4 overtimes against Buddy Hill, and well, against the whole team, but Buddy Hill was on the team, and he was really good. He was like a
amazing basketball player, but it was a really fun game to watch, so I would tune in definitely. If you can go to the game, definitely go, because this is going to be a
8
good
o'clock
game.
tonight. It was really good. Well, it's going to be really
Gotta
good.
go cheer on the seniors, too.
Yeah, Frank, Landon, and Tyler. So I think it's going to be really good. It's probably bittersweet for them because it's their last game.
Yeah.
And,
It'll be
it's not
sad
their
to
last
see them
game.
go.
Yeah. I mean, I would be sad if it was my last.
Yeah. Won't get to watch them play at home anymore.
Yeah, it's okay. All tears.
Yeah. Well, this weekend, actually, we had some crazy weather.
Yes. Like, oh, my gosh. We went from the 80s to
snow. It was snowing in my hometown. I don't know about here, but.
Yeah, in Chicago, it was snowing. I went downtown, and that's like the heart, the city, and I was like, it is snowing. It's so much wind. I didn't even bring a hat. I barely brought a coat to go home. So I'm out in like the freezing air, and it's just, oh my gosh.
Well, we'll be right back with you guys. Thank you.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm here with Cammy from Sigma Delta Tau, and she's going to tell a little bit about her sorority.
Thank you for having me.
So since you're a founding member of Sigma Delta Tau, how was it like being a founding member?
So being a founding member was something that does not come around often in a Greek community. So I went through formal recruitment, and Sigma Delta Tau had their leadership consultants here, and they did an amazing job of recruiting us. And I think one thing that was really special about joining SDT as a founding member is that we get to create our own traditions, and we really get to make the chapter into what we want it to be exactly. So I think that was like a really big positive thing that came back, was my voice and all of my sisters' voices are heard so well because we're making the chapter into like exactly what we want it to be.
Okay. So tell me a little bit more about that, like about your traditions and, you know, like you said, like making your own things. Or,
okay.
Yeah.
So we were founded at Cornell in 1917. So this is our centennial, so we are having a big celebration because we're turning 100 this year. And we were founded by 7 Jewish women who were discriminated against. And so they were discriminated against, and they decided to create their own sorority. So we are based on no discrimination and the fact that we believe that everyone has a place where they can fit in. So that's like one of our biggest things, but really going forward for like traditions and like stuff that we get to make up, it's something like bigs and littles and twins. Like we are the first generation of that, so we really get to pave the way for like the future members of our chapter.
Okay. So building off of that, since you all joined at the same time, how exactly did you do bigs and littles?
So since all of my pledge class were all different grades, what we did was we ranked our twin. So my twin is a freshman, but we are paired with 2 other sets of twins. So there's 6 of us. There's 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 2 juniors. And so next semester, our new pledge class, our alpha class, will get bigs. And then the next semester, hopefully, I will get a big, or I will get a little and be a big. And my sisters will be able to do the same thing, and my twin, both of our littles will become twins.
Okay, awesome. And then tell me a little bit about your philanthropy.
So we have 2 philanthropies. We have PCAA, which is Prevent Child Abuse America, which is also the same as Kappa Deltas. So we really work with them, especially last week. We sold pinwheels on the lawn and put them in to support the children. And then we also have JWI, which is Jewish Women International. And again, since we are founded by Jewish women, we really like to keep those roots. So we sell an OPI nail polish line that we have every year. It's a different shade of purple for domestic violence. So we sell that every year and fundraise for that.
All right, awesome. And then tell me a little bit about your events or like your socials.
Okay. So we function just like a normal chapter on any other campus. So we do have socials with other Greek organizations, and we do have stuff like semi-formal and formals. So we function just like any other chapter would, and since we're new, we want to do things with other Greek organizations and really make our name present. So we're very busy from like every weekend having a social, having a mixer, having like any sort of like connection with any other Greek organization on campus.
Okay, awesome. So do members have to go through a process in order to become initiated?
So
tell me a little bit more about that.
We have, you start as a new member, obviously, and you have new member meetings for about 6 weeks. Like this new pledge class is going through a 6-week new member education phase. And then we have our torch where we have 6 pearls, and our pearls include such as like academics and scholarship and Jayhawk Pride, and so you have to complete all of your pearls to be able to get initiated.
Okay. And then just one last question. Tell me a little bit more about your house that you're about to move into.
So we had our house 4 years ago, and we get to move back into the house this semester for formal recruitment in the fall. So that's really exciting. It's going to be renovated and everything, so it's like we're living in a brand new house.
Okay, awesome. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Cammy.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back, I'm Elle Moore.
And I'm Becky Phelps. This is your Good Morning KU News Update. President Trump has announced plans to ask for a $54 billion increase to the defense budget, while cutting the budget of other departments. Trump says this plan will prevent him from cutting the budget for Medicare and Social Security. Most of the cuts will come from the Environmental Protection Agency and the State Department.
The state of Kansas mistakenly kept a man in solitary confinement for more than 1,000 days. James Jamerson was placed in solitary confinement at the Lansing Correctional Facility because of beliefs that he was a gang member. He remained in solitary confinement for 3 years after being transferred to El Dorado Correctional Facility. Investigations found that there was no substantial evidence connecting Jamerson to gang activity.
Senator Bernie Sanders spoke to a crowd of nearly 4,000 people at the Topeka High School on Saturday. Sanders spent much of the speech attacking Trump while discussing policies he promoted during his presidential run. Sanders' speech was the keynote of the Kansas Democratic Party's annual convention.
The former KU Business Building, Summerfield Hall, will soon become the new home for the Film and Media Studies program. The building is undergoing a $10 million renovation, including the installation of specialized equipment for the program. Construction is expected to be finished this spring and be ready for the fall 2017 semester.
A crucial mistake was made at the Oscars last night when the wrong movie was announced for Best Picture. Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway mistakenly announced La La Land as the winner for Best Picture instead of Moonlight. The mistake was corrected as the producers of La La Land were giving their acceptance speech.
Tyler Self is expected to start tonight for the first time in his college basketball career. The fifth-year senior will celebrate senior night in Allen Fieldhouse alongside Landon Lucas and Frank Mason in tonight's game against Oklahoma. Tip-off is at 8 p.m.
And that's our morning headlines. Stick around, and Brittany will be back with the weather.
3, 2, 1, and camera 2.
All right, guys, welcome back.
Welcome to Media Crossroads. Located on the second floor of Anschutz's library sits an immersive learning experience like no other. So what is Media Crossroads? A chance to try something new. The opportunity to step in and learn. Going behind the scenes, or maybe giving it a shot in front of the camera.
Good evening, guys, and welcome into Playmaker Central. I'm Lydia Taylor.
Under the direction of instructor Cal Butcher, Media Crossroads provides students with the chance to learn by doing.
You're going to start here just so she sees that you're on.
So what is Media Crossroads? Well, stop by. Come see for yourself.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Brittany Foster. We have another roller coaster week of weather ahead for us. We're going to have those warm temperatures again, a brief cool down, and even a chance of thunderstorms moving on throughout the week. Currently, we're sitting at a temperature of 39 degrees with mostly clear skies. Those will last partially throughout the day, though, because we are going to have a nice high of 63 today because those clear skies will allow us to warm up a bit. Those clouds will move in, though, because we have a brief chance of showers later on throughout the day, and the winds will pick up to about 15 miles per hour. Here's your hourly planner. We're going to have those upper 50s. About 3 o'clock, we're going to reach our high of 62. Those clouds moved in, and then by 7 o'clock, we're going to have those chance for the showers as they come through. And not too bad. We might not even get a lot, just a brief chance of those showers. Here's your severe weather look. We only have a slight chance of severe weather. That's on Tuesday. And this is mainly to the east of Lawrence. So we might not get a lot of the severe weather in the rain-wise. It's going to stay mainly to the east. But if a brief chance as we get closer to Tuesday might move through and get closer to Lawrence to make the weather a little bit slight and get us some rain finally. Here's your 5-day forecast. Monday on game day, it's senior night today for basketball. Make sure if you're camping, you have that jacket on because later on today, we're going to have those showers. Bring that umbrella just in case. Tuesday, you see we have the chance of showers moving through, as we just saw in the past slide with that severe weather to the east of us, and a high of 72 for the week. So those nice upper temperatures. And then as we go through the rest of the work week, we're going to get those cool temperatures in the 50s. And then we will go back, though, to the upper 60s and even maybe the 70s yet again this weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned because we're going to be back with Mason and Courtney after.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. the University of Kansas. A great place to be you.
Welcome back. And one thing that happened this weekend that everyone is always talking about now is the Oscars.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a huge mix-up last night with the Best Picture award. They announced it originally as La La Land, but actually Moonlight won.
Yeah.
I think we have a clip of that.
We lost, by the way, but you know.
Guys, I'm sorry. No, there's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Moonlight won. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm afraid they read the wrong thing.
This is not a joke. Moonlight has won Best Picture. Moonlight, Best Picture.
And that must have been like very scary because they pulled a Steve Harvey. And if that happened to me on stage, I would be entirely upset.
That would be incredibly awkward too for the La La Land cast, who's already up there giving acceptance speeches.
And then the Moonlight cast had to walk up there and be like, oh yeah, we won. So that was probably scary. And what was I about to say?
Did you heard Casey Affleck won Best Actor, which there's a lot of controversy on Twitter about because apparently this year he's had some sexual assault allegations made against him. So there's been a lot of controversy around that.
Yeah, that must be rough.
Yeah.
I heard a lot about it on Twitter. I mean, I can't say much for myself, but I didn't watch the Oscars personally, so I don't know everything that happened. But everything that I see on social media, I can just tell it was a lot going on.
There were a lot of fancy dresses and suits. On a lighter note, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I believe, won Best Dressed for the males. He had a nice velvet suit.
Yeah, velvet is popular this season.
Oh, yeah.
I had a velvet outfit going, and it was really nice, but my roommates hate it, so it's crazy. And then with La La Land and Moonlight, they won a lot of awards. Actually, despite all of the controversy that happened on stage, both of the movies won a lot of awards.
Emma Stone won Best Actress for her performance.
She's so pretty.
So, yeah, definitely.
Gotta love Emma. So, yeah, so tonight, be sure to watch the basketball game, and I hope you guys enjoy the segment, and stay tuned for the game tonight.